Hey, welcome back to my new episode of 10 Talk. My name is Tony P, if you don't already know. And today I'm joined by a special guest. You might have seen him everywhere, all over the news, on the papers, on some t-shirts. And this is my guest, Jimmy Bounphengsy. Jimmy, how you doing?
I'm all right, all right. I'm happy to be here. It's a pleasure being here on your channel.
Well, much respect for that. And, just to give everyone some background, I actually heard first about Jimmy back when he was on the Bay Area's Fox News because he was being interviewed for patrolling Oakland Chinatown. And here's the thing. At the beginning of all this hate crime, there was really not a lot of presence or people that were out there with the victims. And Jimmy kind of put himself out there. And when I saw him, I was like, oh shoot, it might be one of my boys. But it turns out we don't really know each other personally. But I was really proud when I found out he was a fellow Lao brother looking out for people, especially the elders. Now, Jimmy, you're viral. People are inspired by what you've done. So I'm really excited to have you on this channel. So let's kind of go into that a little bit. How does it feel to go viral all of a sudden?
Well, it feels great. Because the work you do is being recognized not by the media, it's by the people. Number one thing is the people first. You know what I'm saying? When people see me on Facebook or Instagram, they automatic DM me. It does feel weird because I don't get that much message like before. It's just like nonstop. News people hitting me up, kids hitting me up, and just people hitting me up on behalf of the elders. Like JB. I appreciate what you're doing, JB this, JB that, and especially when a kid messages me saying that you make me feel proud to be Asian. Man, I'll always be proud to be Asian, proud as fuck to be Asian. You know what I'm saying? So that's who I represent. So, yep, it does feel good, though, to go viral.
Well, man, that's awesome, man. And it's good for a reason because you're doing great work. And, I got the pleasure of getting to know you and learning a little bit more about your background. But some people watching this, they don't know much about you. So maybe you can kind of tell the audience a little bit about your background, what you currently do for work and what you're doing outside of work when you're not doing your job.
Well, my background, I grew up, born in Stockton, raised in San Francisco in the Tenderloin, in the early 90s to the early 2000s. I'm a full-time truck driver out in the Bay Area, so I'll be working like 12, 14 hours a day, 6 days a week on my free time. Normally, I just come to Stockton to spend time with my daughter, but ever since this whole attack been going on, I took my time off and started going patrolling Oakland Chinatown. That's what I do in my spare time because, I feel like the people really need, I feel like it need to be done. Just put it that way. It need to be done. So that's what I do in my spare time now.
Absolutely. Well, speaking of that, you going out there and doing, patrolling on your spare time, what kind of inspired you to do that? What was that light bulb moment, if you want to call it, that pushed you out there and said, you know what, I got to get on the ground, put my boots out there and just be there with the victims? What did it for you?
Oh, we all grew up from our elders. You know what I'm saying? You could say your parents, mom, dad. I grew up with my grandparents. My grandmother, my grandfather, my mom did too. But my grandmother and grandfather who taught me. That's how I still speak the language. You know what I'm saying? Without them, we wouldn't have come here to America. So it's like when you see all this attack going on, especially the elders, it triggers me. You know what I'm saying? Especially when Victor got pushed and died. Was done. You know what I'm saying? I said, I can't just sit back and not do nothing. I had to step up. You know what I'm saying? And I seen another man before that got attacked for his can. I walked around collecting cans. So I had to go. Man, I had to. You know what I'm saying? It's no if, buts, nothing. You just got to go for it, because like I said, a lot of people don't know. Hey, I'm Asian from the hood. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's how it all started. That's how Asian gangs all started, from the hood to protect the community. Every race gonna say the same thing. All gonna agree with me. Everything starts from the community to protect the community. So I had to step it up to the place. Since nobody else doing it, it could have been, yo, Graham, don't wait till you hit home. So you got to really do it. So that's what inspired me when I see all that shit. Because my grandparents raised me, I had to go do it because they're not here right now. But you know what I'm saying? So it's like it could have been them.
No, that makes total sense. And I appreciate you once again for getting out there and doing your thing. And yeah, man, I know a lot of people are with me on that. All right, Jimmy. So here's another question for you. What do you want people to know about you, your organization, as you call it, Asian Frontliners?
I just want people to know that we're really out there. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. This is voluntarily. It's like, I don't expect much. I don't expect no money. I don't expect none of that. You know what I'm saying? So I just expect that recognition, not only by the community, but attackers too. You know what I'm saying? So that's what my main focus is. I had to put pressure on the streets because it's working though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't go out there just like walking around with a pepper spray. You got to go out there with the real attitude. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit. That's why we call it frontliners, real Asian frontliners. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I want people to recognize me by when I'm out there. Like, hey, we really here for the people. Don't judge us. You know what I'm saying? It's different when I first patrol. Yeah, people got scared, because we don't look like the typical Asian, which I agree. I understand that we Southeast Asian, but you know what? I want people to know that Asian hood is there for the people. That's my main message. You know what I'm saying? So they're not alone. If they can't depend on the police, they're not alone. They got people like me and my homies. Yeah, that's what I want to send a message out there. If that answers your question.
No, it did. And I know sometimes I heard about misconceptions where people might think that you're doing this for money. As you explained, you're not. You're out there on your own will, on your own dime. And obviously there's a lot of things that you put out there. For example, I know that when we talked, you had mentioned that sometimes people threaten you. Obviously you're taking away time from your daughter. Obviously you've even taken time away from work. So there's a lot of sacrifices behind everything you do. And I think that that's some of the things that people forget to think about, because all they think about is what they see maybe in the news or what they heard from somebody else. So, I think that that's great that you mentioned what you did.
Yeah, a lot of people are gonna always say whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, if they don't know the whole true story, don't speak about it. Because I quit my job getting over $100,000 a year doing this shit for free. Get that shit for free. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you just got to do it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't care about the clout. I don't care about the money. Trust me, I don't. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just doing it because it's right. It's the right thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Who the hell going to go attack elderlies for? They don't get no stripes for that. Not under my book, So it's just the right thing to do. It's place attacking the kids and women and just people who can defend themselves. Try to come tackle a real Asian like me. You know what I'm saying? And then they get earned the stripes. I don't mean to say it like that. I'm just going to keep it 100. So.
No, absolutely. Absolutely. Well, it's definitely been a pleasure getting a quick intro about you, your background, what you guys are doing. But I have some other questions for you as well as we wrap up. And I wanted to ask you, I know I have a favorite color. You have a favorite color, likely, right? And right. I just want to throw out there, let's say your favorite color happens to be blue, right? How would you describe the color blue to a blind person if you needed to do that in like a couple minutes? How would you do that?
Oh man, that's kind of hard. It's bright, it's beautiful, you know what I'm saying? It's the color of water, it's smooth, it's relaxing, you know what I'm saying? That's all I could say. I don't know how to, that's a tough question. I never see it like that. I never had no one ask me that question, Blue,
for
it's
sure.
the way to go, I guess, so I can't say too much, It's like the sky, the sky to the limit, so.
Jimmy, as we wrap up, I appreciate you. I know a lot of people appreciate you for doing what you do. If people want to continue to support or follow you or, maybe get involved, how can they do that? Do you have a social media handle? Is there a way that they can find you on the internet? How would they support?
My Instagram is, I changed it to JB, Asian Frontliner, JAYB. Asian Frontliner. That's my Instagram. My Facebook is JB Singhay. You know what I'm saying? So JAYB SINGHAY. That's Facebook. But I be on Instagram more active. So it don't matter. They can hit me on Instagram or Facebook. It doesn't matter. So they can hit me up on there. You know what I'm saying? So if they have any question though. So.
Yeah, absolutely. And just to throw in there, I know, Jimmy, you got some T-shirts too, right? I don't know how many you have left, but I know you got some cool T-shirts with your face on it, leading the pack.
Actually, I got in the car right now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah. So
Oh, you got it in the car right now?
yeah, I'm gonna walk to the car
Oh,
now and
yeah,
show you.
yeah.
So,
Pull it out. Pull it out. We want to
so the
see.
thing is, that, no, I'm not doing. I don't only sell for like $25. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't make money, but I do. What I'm gonna do is like, I got connected with a dude named Salong from a Laos supply, and he's helping out the people in Laos during this hard time. So whatever I'm a profit, like I'm gonna give him half what I profit, and I'll keep the other half, and I'm gonna donate straight to him because he helping the people out in Laos. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to get rich or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So whoever could
Absolutely.
support, I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
$25, and I deliver myself. I don't got no manufacturer. I go straight to the post office myself to get it quicker. You know what I'm saying? Real shit though. So the
Sounds
shipping, it all
good.
depends what city and state you in. You're probably $5, $6, $7, $8. So they got this one right here. People ask me why I do this, because I give a fuck. Stop Asian hate. And this one, another one right here. Stop AAPI hate. Stop Asian hate.
There
The reason
you
why I want to
go.
add AAPI is because it's also Asian Pacific Island that get into tag too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So if people don't understand why I got people wonder why I got two C's, it's because I don't spell nothing with CK. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So because you know when it's CK, it means Crip kill. I'm a Crip, so I'm an Asian Crip. So it's like we have to spell CC at all times. So people wonder why.
Got
So,
it. All right.
but
Well,
yeah,
good.
so yeah, I got all sides. You know, from if people want like 5, 6X, just let DM me. That's it. You know, because I did it before. I want to order like 5X and 6X.
There you go. Well, cool. Well, speaking of DM, have you ever had some funny, hilarious, embarrassing DMs? Any ladies hit you up and was like, "Hey"?
Man, I can't say I don't want somebody to get mad, you know, but yeah, so you know what I'm saying. So, but yeah, to be honest with you, I get all kind of weird messages, man. You know what I'm saying. So, but you know, it does feel funny. Like damn, I get messages like damn, it's crazy, you know. But I ignore it though. You know what I'm saying. So I mean, I reply to everybody back. Don't get me wrong. Like you message me, I'm gonna message right back. So.
Well, JB and Jimmy, AKA, I really appreciate your time. You know, it's been a pleasure to have you on this channel, and I really hope that more people get a chance to know you through this short video, and that they take the time to follow you and you know, do what they can to support you, whatever that may be.
Right. So.
All right. Well, hey, I'm Tony P. You just heard from Jimmy Bounphengsy. You know, this has been a pleasure to have him on. Make sure you comment, subscribe, smash that like button. And as always, keep smiling, folks. It's been a good one, and I look forward to catching all of you soon. Thanks again, Jimmy, and we'll catch you next time.
All right, for sure.
All right, my friend,
Bye.
take it easy.
All right.